Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the podcast with your aunts. Proudly sponsored by the pot store. Yeah, I was smoking this all earlier in Jamaica. I needed to keep him for the podcast, you check? Yeah. So, oh man. Oh shit, it said my lights up, bro. Jamaica? See, I'm now back, right? I'm back. Jamaica? Let's crack this on. Oh. Yeah. Diamond Girl and Mango Dynamite. You check? All in a song. Yeah. It's a cracker. You check? Uh, Mad props to the New York Knicks. You know, for winning their third title. The third title after 54 years. You know what a big thing that is. You know what a debt that is you gotta pay back, bro. But they paid it back. You make out the New York Knicks compared to San Antonio Spurs. The New York Knicks got pedigree, bro. I'm not saying that San Antonio Spurs doesn't have it, but San Antonio Spurs, the last time they were actually in this position was 2014. That was Manu Ginobili in them days. You know, you check, and the New York Knicks showed it when it came to comparison from San Antonio Spurs to the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks last year, bro, it was disappointing, You make out because you gotta call Anthony Towns, right? They got fucking traded from the Minnesota Timberwolves. You make out to the New York Knicks. You check that had heavy injuries towards his knees and so forth and so forth. People are hollering at him. You make out, hey, this, that. You make it. I felt like this season was Carl Anthony Towns was most improved NBA player this year. You know what I'm saying? In the regular season and in the fucking playoffs. You check, yes, in game 5, well, I think game was it game 4. You make out where he did a couple of slip ups, you make out one in the right position, you make out everything was just not right. That's how the NBA is, bro. Momentum changes fucking like the weather in Cape Town, bro. That's how the NBA works and how it's moving right now. You check, but because of persistency and what they did last year, you make out Big Body Bronson, mad props, example. You make out you really and truly made amends for last season. Gotta give you props, to the New York Knicks. You know, San Antonio Spurs. Do you write them off? No, you don't. Not at all. You know, San Antonio Spurs is a young team. And this team was a very unexperienced team. They'd never been in this position before. Literally. You make out you got a Bradley, not Bradley, you got Castle, you got Champagne. You got Fox, which is the oldest O you make out. And you got Wemby, and you got this other except bro, he's a rookie. And I forgot his name, but what an impression this homie put. It felt like he wasn't a rookie. That's how he played in the NBA Finals. You know? And you gotta give props to San Antonio Spurs for a team that never thought that they would make it to this position. Even though when they came to this position, they fucking played their heart out, like they were in the NBA Finals last year. That's how good this team played, bro. But because of their inexperience and their lack of knowledge and their lack of certain plays or certain moves, you make out that costed them. Literally. You make out now Fox. Fox, like I said, is the oldest. Now the people were coming down on Fox because Fox is the captain. Now, Fox didn't actually play that captain role. When you're supposed to calm your players down, when you're supposed to direct them. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You make out, now Fox didn't play that role. You check now, the thing is that could have he played the role more better? Could it been? You know, it's the small mistakes in the NBA, bro. When those mistakes happen, it's like, for me, it's like it wasn't meant to be. Literally, you know, when things like that happens, you check. But I think for me, the only thing San Antonio Spurs needs to do is work around the whole team. Wemby is the tallest. There's another Vito that actually gets substituted when our Victor goes off. Now when you look at the fucking New York Knicks, bro, they got 3 big O's. 3 active big O's, which is an OG, you got a Robinson, and you got Karl Anthony Towns. So when Towns is out, an OG comes through. So it's like a fucking bounce, which for me, San Antonio Spurs doesn't have. But their players are so fucking good, you won't even fucking, you'll see it, but the way they play is like, damn, it's it, bro. But they need 2 extra big O's to complement the fucking team. You make out? Wemby, they say he needs to be more physical, and I agree. There were games in the finals when Wemby played physical, you could see, like, this is a shit. You make out, then the next game, he's not so like that. You check, so in the summer, I think he needs to put a little bit of weight, you know, get some fucking, hey bro, hold it, yeah, you make out type of movement, you know. But I can't wait for him for next season. It's gonna be fucking epic next season, bro. You make out, because for the past 8 years, there's been 8 different teams winning the NBA championship. No team in the past 8 years has held it twice. Can the New York Knicks do it? Because, bro, the NBA is fucking hard now, bro. Cause with the young hoes now, the NBA draft is popping up. I think at the end of June, maybe I could be wrong. You make it to get my dates right, you check. There's new members coming, fam. You know? So I can't wait for 2026, 2027 fucking season. That's gonna be off the chain. You check? Now, the World Cup, my people, the World Cup. Now, in my time of watching soccer and the NBA, you know, there's a lot of transitions and a lot of changes in teams. You make out, like, look at the FIFA basketball, for one instance, right? America, if they didn't have Steph Curry, they would have been fucked. No lie, and I ain't gonna fucking cover that one up. You make out, you had teams like Serbia, Croatia, France, you make out other countries. Now these countries are actually playing in the NBA. Vice versa with the World Cup right now. Since 2006 up to now, 20 years, alright, countries have improved. Countries have 26 international players, bro. But it doesn't mean that they have those players mean they're going to win the World Cup. But having those players So like gives them an advantage and understanding. You make out on how to play the ball, how to do their thing. You make out, because if you look at the World Cup right now, bro, there's a lot of teams that have stopped the favorites, that have did the impossible because of their experience and how other players play. It's shocking the favorites, bro. Like, dog, is this really happening? And that's what I smack about the World Cup. One of the things I like about it, you know what I'm saying? Countries that we never thought would do such a thing are actually doing that thing. You know, I'm watching now fucking Portugal and fucking Cameroon, fuck the DRC. You make out Congo. You make out, they are versing Portugal. Portugal was up 1-0. DRC said hit him with a header, bro, just before half time. The way these countries are playing, bro, it's very different, and it's shocking a lot of us on how they are playing. In the next couple of years, bro, don't be shocked that an African team is going to win the World Cup, or a country that we never thought would win a World Cup. You know, the favorites are no more, you know, those type of guys anymore. You check, because countries understand how to play. They know how to put the puzzles correctly. You know, move them chess pieces, draft pieces, whatever piece needs to be moved to complement the next one. These countries are slowly understanding that shit, bro. They're slowly understanding it. It's like the FIFA basketball too. The French would have pressed America if they didn't have Steph Curry. Croatia's good. Serbia's fucking on point. You check. Interesting, bro. Very fucking interesting. You know? So I'm gonna check this game out. It's actually halftime right now. You make out? To make matters more worse. You make out, we got Messi, we got Mbappe, and we got Haaland. Even though Germany gave those O's a 7-1 fucking thrashing, Messi scored a hat-trick. You know, I say classic hat-trick? Classic hat-trick, bro. Mbappe's goals, I saw them. His second goal was fucking phenomenal. It was dope. Haaland's goals, yeah, the homie did his thing. Now I'm looking at our CR7, fam. CR7 is under pressure. And the way this game is going right now, I don't know if the homie can drop a fucking hat-trick like the way his fucking member can do. I hope he got the tapes so he can check it before he came onto the field. But it seemed like he never got the tapes because it's not working out for now. But who knows? It's 1-1. You make on? So, from the podcast, your hands. Peace, love, and happiness. Keep yourself safe and your family safe. And always be vigilant where your light is at. You know? To the DRC. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. Can they do it twice? To the World Cup. With a lot of shocking moments. A lot of shocking moments. To my country. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Your hands out.